Hello and welcome back to my course Traps in Chess Openings. And in this lecture I'm going to tell you about traps that you can create in Italian game. e4, e5, knight f3, knight c6, bishop c4, bishop c5, c3, very common move for this position, knight f6, d4, e takes on d4, c takes on d4, bishop b4, check. And now you can play knight to c3. A pawn on e4 is hanging, and black can probably take it. Knight takes on e4. Your knight is pinned, that's why you can just castle kingside and sacrifice another pawn for initiative. It is very attractive for black to play knight takes on c3, and after pawn takes knight, bishop takes pawn. But it leads to a failure. Bishop a3, preventing black from castling and involving the bishop to the attack. If bishop takes on a1, rook e1 check, and white can win a queen after this combination. If knight to e7 in this position, then queen b3, attacking on f7 and on c3. Bishop takes rook, bishop takes on f7 check, king f8, and knight g5 with a fast checkmate. White's idea is to move this bishop to h5, for example, or to g6, and then checkmate with the queen on f7 or f3. That's why black can play d6 in this position. Rook c1, attacking the bishop, bishop a5, queen e4, a6, bishop d5, attacking the knight. And then this bishop will be hanging. Bishop b6, rook takes on c6. If pawn takes rook, then queen takes on c6, and queen takes the rook on a8. White has an extra piece in this position. If bishop d7, rook e1 check, king f8, and rook d6. If bishop takes queen, rook takes queen, checkmate. If pawn takes rook, bishop takes on d6 check, king g8, and knight g5 is mating attack. For example, if bishop takes queen, then bishop takes on f7, checkmate. If queen takes on g5, then bishop takes on f7, check, king has to take, queen takes on d7, check. If king g8, then rook e8, rook takes rook, and queen takes rook, this is a checkmate. If king g6 in this position, then bishop e7, attacking the queen, and rook e6, or rook e5. White is much better in this position. He is able to win a queen. Thank you for your attention.